Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Sabrina Maria here with another video for you guys. Welcome back to all of my subscribers, and if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you can see more videos from me. Let me say happy Juneteenth to my poopa. Today in 1865, we have been free-ish all these years. Yes, I said free-ish, okay? We got a lot of overcoming to do, but today is a day to celebrate, okay? Y'all like my shirt? Peace, love, and Juneteenth, okay? Anyway, so as you guys can see, today is a hair video. Listen, ever since I got the hair from AliPro, I have been loving color. It is just like, it gives me summer vibes, and I'm loving me some color in my life, okay? And this hair definitely gives me vacation vibes. Like, seriously, it's just, I love it. First of all, this hair is from UNice or UNice, however you want to say. I say UNice. Anyway, it is a 13x4" lace wig. And this is an 18". I wanted kind of more, something a little bit more manageable, something to, you know, show the lip. I did kind of cut me some little bangs here. You will see that later on in the video. Listen, I had to really work with this hair because, and it wasn't so much, I mean, it was kind of the hair, but it was kind of me too, because of the fact that I got a big head. I say that all the time, you know. So, like I said, it was 13x4, and usually, you know, sometimes 13x4 usually fits, but this one came a little short. Like, the ear tab stopped like right here above my ear. So when I put on my elastic band, because I wanted it to be glueless, and when I put on my elastic band, the ear tabs were not laying. It was like flat up here, like, you know, completely flat up here, but on the side it was really kind of still like lifting. And just also I struggled with, like, I tried a middle part, and I usually don't even do middle parts that much, but I tried a middle part, wasn't really working. And then I kind of had it, you know, kind of let the flip to the side. That was kind of cute. And then I just went on to my usual side part, okay, that worked for me. I think this is super cute. I did bleach the knots. I did also use some lace tint. You will see that all in the video. So, of course, all of the information will be in the description box. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and leave me a comment on what you think. And y'all keep on watching. If y'all have questions, let me know. I try to be as detailed as possible, but yes, I'm loving this hair. Okay. Anyway, y'all keep on watching. Stay tuned. Okay, so this is the hair. Again, it is from UNice, and I just ordered it directly from their website. Link will be posted in the description box, and this is how it looks in the box. It comes in just like a Ziploc bag. They also sent me an elastic band, and then they also sent me a wig cap. The elastic band they sent had like hooks on it. I wasn't sure exactly how to do that. I haven't seen it or used that type of elastic band before. If you have, leave me a comment. Let me know how to use it. Anyway, so this is how the hair looks. It's in like the hair net. We're gonna take out all the tissue paper and things like that. But yeah, that elastic band looked really interesting. I would love to know. I'm sure there's probably a YouTube video on it. I'm gonna look it up because it looked really interesting. So yeah, so this is the construction of the wig. Again, it's a 13x4" lace wig. It comes with combs on the side, comb in the back, and also the adjustable straps in there. And as you can see, it's pre-plucked, and it's 150% density. It is very soft, and the color is just absolutely beautiful. The lace is like a medium brown lace, and it is the knots. I'm gonna bleach the knots, but as you can see, it's really not that bad compared to some other hair that I've had where the knots were like real, like big and dark and black or whatever. But this is really not that bad, but I want it to look as natural as possible, so I'm gonna go ahead and bleach the knots for a little bit, and I'm going to show you how I do that now. Okay, so to bleach the knots, I'm going to be using, first of all, you're going to need a mixing bowl. I got it from my local beauty supply store. It was like $1 and some change, like $1.50 or something like that. And definitely need that. Don't I like to use that because I'm not using a bowl for my house, but if you don't have that, you can use from bowl for your house if you want to. Some bleaching powder. I like to use BW2 bleaching powder. I don't remember how much it costs, but I like to get the big one because I'm always bleaching my wigs. Also, you will need developer. I usually use 30 developer, but I'm using 40 developer. 40 developer usually goes a little bit faster. This is a bigger bottle, only $2.99, and that other one is smaller, so I'm sure it's probably less than $2.99, so it doesn't cost much at all. 30 developer, like I said, it still works, and that's what I usually use. Works a little bit slower, but 40 developer, you better watch it. Okay, and also I'm going to be using an applicator brush. Okay, so I'm going to start by first of all, you need to make sure you have some you want to protect your hands, so you need to make sure you wear some protective gloves. Okay, definitely, you're working with some chemicals, you want to make sure you protect those hands. I'm going to go ahead and start with 2 scoops of the bleaching powder, and I'm going to go ahead and place that into the bowl. Now, everybody has their own method of what they do. This is just how I do it, and it just always seems to work for me. I'm going to go ahead and start with 2. I usually always have bleach left over when I'm done, but I'd rather have bleach left over and rather than start bleaching and then I don't have enough and I have to make more bleach. That's annoying. So I start with 2 scoops of bleaching powder, and then I'm going to go ahead and get this developer, and I'm going to use that same scoop to measure. I'm going to start with 1 full scoop. And usually I'm able to use about 1.5 scoops, but I still like to do a little bit as I go. So I'm going to start with 1 full scoop there, and I'm going to go ahead and add that into the bleaching powder, and then I'm going to go ahead and stir. Now, I know that 1 scoop is not enough, but like I said, I don't like to do it all at once because the last thing you want is for it to be running, and then you have to add more powder and just going back and forth with that. It's better just to start with a little bit of bleach at a time. So I'm starting with the 1 scoop and stirring it all together. You don't want to do it too fast. You want to do it at a good pace. Of course, my video is sped up, but if you do it too fast, then powder will go everywhere and it will be a mess. So you want to kind of gradually stir it. But as you can see, this is too thick, so I need to add some more developer. So I'm going to go ahead and add like a 1/2 scoop of the developer. I don't think I need a whole scoop, but I'm going to add like a 1/2 scoop of the developer, and that should be enough. It usually always is. Okay, so I'm adding that in there. I'm going to stir that up pretty good. And the consistency that you're looking for is, I like to say, like yogurt or even like toothpaste, you know, something like that. Basically, when you pick up your brush, nothing should fall off, or not a lot. Like it shouldn't just be running off like so. Like when you pick up your brush or your applicator brush and you hold it up and nothing falls off, you good. Well, a little bit fall off there, but it's still clumped together. Like it's not like running off. You don't want it running. If you have it running, then it'll run through your lace, and then your hair will be colored and it'll just not look good. Your roots will be colored. Okay, so I'm going to use the brush. I like to open it just like this here. I used to fold it back, but then the problem I had was the bleach started to get on the actual hair for some reason. It was always like, I don't know if there was some tension or whatever, but it was always a disaster. So I just leave it open like that and just gently go ahead and apply the bleach to the lace. I'm pressing, but not too firmly where the bleach oozes through the lace, but just enough to where it's getting everywhere and I have full coverage of the bleach on the lace. So this is how it looks when you have the bleach completely applied to the lace. And so we're going to go ahead and let this sit. We're going to start with about 10 minutes because like I said, that 40 developer is something else. Okay, so it's been sitting for 10 minutes now. So I want you guys to see how it looks so far. It's bleaching very well. Still have a couple of black knots in there. So I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes and then we're going to go ahead and come back and check on it. But as you can see, it is bleaching quite well. We're going to go ahead and let this sit for a little bit longer. Okay, so now that the hair is ready, we're going to go ahead and rinse out this bleach. I like to just get some warm water, and you want to make sure you rinse all of the bleach out. I mean, completely rinse all of the bleach out, because you definitely don't want to leave it in there. And as you can see, the way that I'm running the water on the hair, I'm running it through the lace. So when you do that, though, the bleach may run through and get on the hair. So you want to make sure you wash the hair too. So we're going to go ahead and also shampoo this hair, because the last thing you want is bleach residue on your hair. It's going to make it hard and crunchy, and you're going to have a white residue, and it's just going to be real nasty, and you don't want it. So I am going to shampoo, because you want to make sure you get all of that out of there. Otherwise, your wig is going to be a mess. Okay, so I'm going to shampoo it, and then we're going to add some conditioner in there to add that moisture right back into it. I'm going to be using silicone mix shampoo. I'm not going to use as much because it does have sulfur in it. Sulfur is what strips the hair a little bit. So, but I'm using this to get that bleach out of there. You have to get that bleach out of there. So I'm not even using that much. I'm not even washing it as long, just doing it real quick to make sure we get it through in there, to make sure the hair is clean, okay? You want to make sure you do that. Okay, so now that I have shampooed and rinsed the hair, I'm going to go ahead and add my silicone mix hair treatment. Now, this is actually what I use on my wigs, when I'm washing them. This is nothing but a deep conditioner, a co-wash, basically. It's a conditioner that you just leave in for a few minutes and then you wash out. This is what I usually use on my wigs. Besides, also, I use the hair mask by Design Essentials. I use that sometimes as well. But definitely, you want to make sure you use something like this that has more oils. This has argan oil in it. Also, I think it has some shea butter in it as well, because you want to make sure you get that moisture back in there, into the hair, especially with colored hair. With colored hair, you want to make sure you add the moisture because the color has stripped it. I let it sit for about 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes. I let it sit for about 15 minutes, and now as you can see, I'm washing it out, and then we're going to let it air dry. I'm going to put it on my mannequin head, and we're going to let it air dry, and we're going to come back when it's dry. Okay, so this is how it looks when it's completely dry. Look how those curls came right back. I love that. The curls look just like it did when I took it out of the box. And man, I love that. The hair bleached really good with the knots. The knots bleached really good. I'm gonna go ahead and try it on because I want to see how it looks, and I want to see how it fits on my head. I want to see how the knots are, how the lace is, so I can see what I actually need to do further to this wig. So we're gonna go ahead and try it on. It does have a nice snug fit. It's not too big, it's not really loose, but it's not too tight either. It fits really good. I could almost just kind of wear it like this and just kind of put a little adhesive on the edges or whatever and be good. But I want to make this glueless, so I'm still gonna try to add an elastic band. Like I said, the notch bleach really good. It's pre-plucked. I don't feel like plucking, so I'm not even gonna worry about plucking really. I could, but I just don't even feel like it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try a middle part in here. I know I'm gonna end up changing my mind later. You guys will see that later on in the video. For some reason, I just wasn't feeling the middle part, but I did try it. So y'all can just go ahead and see and watch my process. But before I get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and tint my lace just because I want it to really match. This is by Eben. This is in medium brown, I believe. It's like $9.99. I got it from my beauty supply store. So I'm gonna spray it, and then I'm going to go ahead and blow dry it. You definitely want to blow dry it, otherwise it's going to come off on your wig cap. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my elastic band. This is an elastic band I got from Ali Pearl with my other lace wig. I believe I showed you guys that wig, but I love it because it's adjustable, almost like your bra strap. How a bra strap is, it's adjustable like that. I love it. I don't even use the regular elastic that you get from Walmart or whatever anymore, because it's just yeah, I love that you can do it. So I added it in. I used the combs in there to help me as a guide, but I went on and sewed it in. Let me know in the comments if you would like for me to do a video on how I do my elastic band, how I add it in. I would gladly do that. So let's go ahead and try this on now to see how it fits. I want to make sure that it is not too snug, and also want to make sure it's not too loose either, because you want to make sure that lace is laid down. So we're going to go ahead and put this on and make sure it is the right fit, and it seems to be fitting very nicely. Yes, only problem I did end up having, like I said, it laid really nicely in the front, but those sides, because I think it's not even reaching my ears, the sides, and I thought putting the elastic band on would help it a little bit more, but we're just going to go ahead and cut this lace so we can see it even more. It's hard to see with the extra lace, so I'm going to go ahead and get my scissors. I like to start in the middle, and then I'm going to cut in a zigzag motion. Never want to do a straight cut because it will not look very natural. Just cut just straight. So you want to make sure you're cutting in a zigzag motion. So we're going to go ahead and cut off all of this lace. Okay, so now that I have cut off all the lace, we're going to go ahead and start making this look a little natural. So I'm going to go ahead and take my wax stick, and I'm going to go along the edges as well in my hairline, and go in where the part is as well, and just put it there. And then I'm going to take my hot comb, and I'm just going to use my hot comb to kind of flatten everything. Right now it's a little poofy in the roots. You want it to look natural, so you want to look a little bit more flat. So I'm going to use my hot comb to flatten everything and blend everything to get it looking a little bit more natural. And then we're going to get into these baby hairs. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and share. So now we're going to go ahead and get into these baby hairs. And I do not like big, dramatic baby hairs, big old swoops and swirls. No, I like more of a natural, simple look. So as you can see, I'm grabbing a very thin layer of hair to go ahead and do these baby hairs. I'm also going to be using some mousse. I use the Lotta Body mousse. You can use whatever mousse works for you. This worked perfectly fine. I like it because it actually dried pretty fast. It wasn't very wet. I used to use Nairobi, but Nairobi was always like really wet. It was just wet, and it wasn't holding, and it was just wet. But this Lotta Body seems to hold a little bit more. It has more hold to it. So I'm just grabbing my little edge tamer brush and just doing some swoops there, and that's about it. Very simple. And then I'm going to put a little bit more toward that middle part, and that's gonna be it. Okay, so now that we got everything together, we're going to go ahead and bring these curls back to life. In this spray bottle, I have some water, leave-in conditioner, and a little bit of oil moisturizer by Design Essentials. I think I showed you guys that video about that. I use that when I'm reviving my curly headband wigs or any curly wig that I have. Tends to work good, adds a little bit of moisture, and also revitalizes the curls. So I'm just doing that in here. Yeah, for some reason, I was not feeling the middle part, though. Let me know what y'all think. Leave me a comment. Let me know, did y'all like this middle part? I don't know why I was not feeling it. It wasn't working for me. I don't know. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all like the middle part? What's your feeling about it? For some reason, I wasn't feeling it. Maybe it's just me, but hey. Right, so I decided to change my mind with the hair and do something to the side. So keep watching and see how I did that. Okay, so I decided to try this little, push over to the side, just kind of throw over, I guess you can call it. But the way these ear tabs were working, it was not laying down. So I had to secure the ear tabs by using a little bit of Got2b. I'm not using any type of glue or anything like that, just because I don't want this to be permanent. I want to be able to take this off. So I decided to just put a little bit there, blow dry it, and, secure it that way, and then go ahead and redo my baby hairs. And so clearly I was being really indecisive, and then I decided to go ahead and put a part to the side instead of doing this little comb over, throw over situation. But at least y'all can see all the many different styles y'all can do with this hair. As indecisive as I was being, I'm helping y'all today because I'm showing y'all the many different things that y'all can do with this hair. Like seriously, you can do a middle part, throw over, side part. You can even do a half up, half down. You can do just like a little pony in the middle. Super cute. Doo-doo-doo. Bada-bop. Bada-bing, bada-boom. But I decided to go with this side part, and I thought this was super cute, and I'm actually going to go ahead and frame it and give myself a little bang on the side a little bit. I thought this was super cute. I wanted something with a little sass. I wanted it big. I wanted something kind of in my eye and my face. So I think that this actually was giving me the look that I want. I wanted something with a little bit more sass and pizzazz to it, and I think this is what gave me what I was looking for with the, a little bang on the side, little touch in my face and all of that, you know, it gave me what I was looking for. I love this hair, y'all. Only thing I will say about this hair, I will tell you, it does need a little bit of TLC. You have to remember this hair has been, you know, colored. So when your hair is colored, it's stripped of the oils, so it can get a little dry. So I did have to trim the ends just a little bit. Aside from me doing my little bang, I had to trim the ends a little bit because they were so frizzy and they were just really dry. I added moisture and all of that to it, and it just wasn't, it was some parts that just would not curl anymore. So I had to kind of clip those. But definitely I will say use, you know, find a good product to use, not too much product, but definitely to work with this hair. So this is what I went with. It turned out super cute. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, share. Thanks for watching. Happy Juneteenth, people, and I'll see y'all next time.